Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Acid Rain World time. And here we have the Abaddon, is that Geist or Geist or Guest? You can tell me. Looks really cool. And quick fact, Acid Rain World are the toys that got me back or into toy collecting several years back, and also what got me to doing YouTube stuff. So thank you Acid Rain World, thank you Kit Lau, thank you Ori Toy, and now thank you Toys Alliance. This looks really good. It's nice to get another Abaddon figure, and it's nice to get a Abaddon vehicles, which I'll be reviewing after this. So I've taken this out of the little bag, but I haven't taken it out yet. Looks cool. Just him and a gun. The gun I've seen before, so nothing new there. Figure appears to be new parts and stuff, not just a different paint scheme. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, let me unbox him, set him up, and let's take a look. Here he is, and first impressions, he looks great. He's really easy to pose and stand up. That was no effort doing that. But they have changed something which I'm not entirely happy about. I understand the reasons why. What they've changed is, if you look on the back, Abaddon troopers used to have a slit hole, not a circular hole in the back. And the reason being was, this gun, you can see it, and when you take the gun off, you should always pull down or pull the fingers off. Don't pull that way because the handle can break. The reason being is, look at this gun here. It's got a extruding part at an angle, and that will go into the slit hole onto the back like that. But obviously that won't fit. Almost literally a square peg into a round hole. That won't now fit in there, so you can't actually stow it on him, which is a shame. So the gun we've seen before with the Abaddon Trooper, the puppets, etc. looks really nice, and I think that colour scheme looks great. Though I kind of wish they kept with the original colour scheme, you know, the gold and the black. He's got the gold in his head there. Let's get a close look at him here. Quite basic on the paint apps. There is weathering, but it's dark, so it's hard to see. They should dry brush, not this sort of speckled, but dry brush some sort of metal over some of the parts to look like it was a worn down or heavily used. But it works for what it is. Lots of new parts that I can see here. So we expect to see a lot of these parts in other figures in the future across Acid Rain World and Annex 2179. Let's check out articulation. Left, right, up, down, side, side. Quite a bit of a gap there, but he does get good articulation because of it. He's got these new shoulder rolls, look at that. So arm all the way around, it's got a great shoulder roll, which is great for weapons. But to the side, yeah, they really want slightly longer pegs. To the side, better than I was expecting, but still not 90 degrees. Bicep, I was expecting slightly more than that. I mean, it's over 90, which is fantastic, but I was expecting slightly more. It's got trunk, forwards, backwards, side to side, turn, waist can turn, this side to side, forwards, backwards. So altogether, he gets a phenomenal forwards bend, a phenomenal backwards bend, and pretty decent side bend on each way. Hands, it's gun articulation on the right and wave articulation on the left, and those spare hands come in there. He gets to about a full split, which is fantastic. Forwards is good, backwards is almost a full splits as well. Really good, well done. Kit Lau and Toys Alliance. Thigh twist along as moving from the hip. Double kneecap, but chunky calf muscles or calf armour, so he still gets pretty tight. Boot twist, foot swivel, and he gets nice tippy toe, and his dorsiflexation is not great, to be fair, but it is there, but it's small. Yeah, pretty good. Let me stand him up for you guys again. And unlike the other Abaddon troopers, he does have a neutral ankle position. The others didn't, which meant they had to be action posed to stand up, because you put them like this, they just fall forwards or backwards. Okay, let me just get him into camera, get a little focus going on. I think about there. Okay, let's get a idea of size, and he again is about 10.5 cm, 10 to 10.5 cm, which is seem to be the normal for modern 1/18 scale companies these days. Okay, let's get a comparison I'm going to start with Acid Rain World and Acid Rain World with my favourite. I have to say, this is my favourite Acid Rain World figure, or army builder, and that is the Naruni Sentinel. And again, I'm using my custom one. I say custom, it's just a Fortnite Fade head on top of the body. I actually built this one by buying parts individually on Taobao, but bear in mind that Fade head does make him slightly bigger, but you can see that he scales as you'd expect, perfectly well. Acid Rain World. Acid Rain World looks very, very good. Let me use my Fortnite ZYG, who's just an easy custom because I put the scientist legs on him. Yeah, don't fall over. And ZYG is a tad shorter, but is much more bulky and chunky as you'd expect, being a sort of a war robot. I think, and then up a little bit about there. Very, very cool. It does not want to go for me. Okay, let's try that. Maybe it will stay there. Okay, that'll have to do. Next, I will use, let me use my Putinator, who is Joy Toy and just got a custom Vladimir Putin Terminator head on top. And again, scales very well, as you can see there. Let me put his arm behind to get a bit closer. And then maybe I will put a big figure in there. I was a Joy Toy 140k Invicta Warsuit pilot here. Great lineup of figures, and of course, the as you expect, the Invicta Warsuit pilot does tower above them. If you enjoy this sort of content, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right corner now, and also in the video description. Fantastic, I like him a lot. I can't wait in a minute to open up the bike and stick him in and see how that works, so please stay tuned for that. If you're on Patreon, you can see it almost straight away. Otherwise, if you're watching this the day I release it on YouTube, it'll be the next day for that. Okay, check out my other videos. There's over 1,000 on the channel. Please subscribe and click the notification icon if you've not done so already. And stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.